Welcome to my passion project, the Brown Side Channel. I'm Dr. Marinette Asuncion Uy, a Filipino licensed clinical psychologist here in Florida. I'm a film immigrant who came to the United States when I was a young adult, and now I'm one of the few Pinoy clinical psychologists here in North America. Kamusta ka na? The reason I'm so passionate about this project is just like many Filipinos who grew up in our country, I've had my share of mental health issues, just like struggling with trauma, with anxiety, depression at some point, being bullied as a teenager, and I was pretty sure that I had an undiagnosed ADHD. I'll tell you more about it later. These experiences affected how I performed in school and my relationships with the people around me. But did you know that mental illnesses are among the most common disorders around? Mental illnesses are actually, in the United States, about 50% are diagnosed with mental illness at some point in their lifetime, and about 1 in 5 Americans will experience a mental illness each year, and that's according to the Center for Disease Control. If you ask me what about in the Philippines, well, according to a study by Martinez and others, mental illness is actually the third most common disability in our country. Around 6 million Filipinos are estimated to live with depression and anxiety, which makes the Philippines the third highest when it comes to mental health problems in the Western Pacific region. But what do we do as Filipinos? Well, understandably, so for a lot of our kababayans in the Philippines, majority do not really seek help for psychological distress for obvious reasons like financial constraints, lack of health insurance, inaccessibility for services, and lack of mental health professionals as well. As you know by now, mental health is so crucial and really directly impacts our overall health. And because of these barriers, I'm hoping that this channel can be a resource for you and your loved ones. I will share mental health strategies in bite-sized pieces because I understand how it is to be in the dark with little to no resources. This is really the channel that I wish existed when I was young and when I was still going through all of the mental health issues when I had in the Philippines. And as far as, like my private practice is concerned, since I opened that business, I have heard so many people from the Philippines back in our country reach out to me, personal message me through social media, wanting to know and wanting to get some of my services. But unfortunately, I am not licensed in the Philippines. And although I can offer them my coaching services to maybe support and guide them, a lot of them cannot really afford my services. So this is my own way of giving back into our community and also contributing to their mental wellness. There are also many ways in dealing with mental health issues, but most don't know how to find the answers. If they do find the answers, it's typically through the lens of a Westerner's eye, since the field of psychology was founded by white males who have not set foot in the Philippines. However, being born and raised in our homeland and trained as a psychologist in the San Francisco Bay Area, I also bring Eastern values to my practice and also bring in my rich experience as an immigrant in the United States. So I really don't look at mental health through the lens of psychopathology. And my own personal history in witnessing the struggles of those around me really allowed me to see people for who they are holistically and also at the same time their strengths. I judge less and I empathize more. So halika na at pag-usapan natin ang Filipino mental health and anxiety so you don't have to suffer.